Ahoy hoy, it's me, the boy. We're playing more Silent Hill today. Ignore that first icon, we're not going to talk about that. Let me get a couple of things set up real quick. Ah, yes, the Discord call. Are they in call right now? I didn't realize it. Look at that. Anywho, let me throw up a couple of things right here. Okay. Hello, Undertaken. Hello, Rocks. Everyone get you got Undertaken playing some Dino Crisis. Don't check me out, though. Oh, excuse me. And everyone get you got Rocks playing some Final Fantasy 14. How are you guys doing today? No, yes. Yeah, don't worry about this, though. So if I play my cards right, I should be able to defeat the Silent Hill 2s today, but we'll see. Ugh, excuse me. That Diet Cola. Also, there is one other thing I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm stupid and I keep forgetting things, but that's okay. I forgot I didn't have the right headset on. Because despite me having the desire to set up virtual audio cables, it did not work out, so. Uh-oh. Guess what else isn't working out right now? There we go. I fixed everything. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Technical difficulties. Oh my goodness, is that Buddha? Hello, Buddha. How are you doing today, dude? Alright. Let's get this finished, shall we? So, we are in the reading room right now. But how's everyone doing? I hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. One day closer to Friday, which for me means it's one day closer to vacation. So, lock, lock, lock. There is another hallway over there. Let me check that real quick before we go through what is obviously progress. Yeah, everyone get to check out Buddha playing some Fallout 76. I know how to talk. Don't look at me. I'm already on vacation. Rocks, take me with you. I can feel a mannequin coming. You had me at take me? Hey, yo! Damn. All I had to do was ask Rocks. What? I've been spicy these past few days. Hey, yo. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being a little spicy every now and then, yeah? So, the only other way I can... Yeah, here we go. I was gonna say, there has to be an entrance over here. Also, there's nothing written on the envelope. Oh, still have her picture of Mary. is locked as well. Real quick. Yep, just making sure. That's the Silent Hill way. Every single area you go into, you open up that map and you take a good, long, hard look at your map, and then shove it up your ass because you're gonna bring it out again. Well then. To the basement we go. Actually, we were on the second... No, we were on the third floor. But the second floor no longer exists. Oh my goodness, Carrick. Hello, Carrick. How are you doing? Don't pick my nose. Ew. Oh yeah? That bad, eh? Trust me, I know what you mean. And let me tell you, it never fails. Whenever I'm about to go on vacation, everyone decides to give me the absolute worst week I can possibly have at work. So, let me tell you, I feel it. I feel it. It's surprisingly been quiet. There haven't been a lot of monsters yet. But I'm sure that's very quickly about to change. Oh, ignore that 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I totally didn't take a nap and set my alarm to start later. Oh my goodness, is that Jay? Hello, Jay. How are you doing? I hope you guys enjoy your movie night. Have a good one. Thank you, Jay. You as well. Can I have a shout out for Jay, por favor? Thank you, Rox. Everyone but you got Jay playing some Until Dawn. I hope you guys enjoy your movie. Have fun. Be scared. There actually might not be any enemies down here, because our movement is severely slowed, and typically, if our movement's impeded in such a way, then we're Gucci. Ah, this scene.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
Sorry, Angela. think you were right. What we're looking for is not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
Fantastically done. Absolutely fantastic. I feel like it's pretty obvious what's going on there, so, you know, I don't think it's necessarily needed for any kind of, like, analysis. The only thing about that is that it's still, I think more so in this version that this, oh, excuse me. It's mostly canon that everyone, and I say mostly because, you know, they never flat out say it, but they pretty much say it. It's like 99.9% confirmed that everyone that gets trapped in Silent Hill experiences their own version of Silent Hill. So, just like how in here, it seems to be more implied that James doesn't see the fire, but he feels it. That's what she's like, you see it? Like, this is how it always is. Also, I heard a scream, and I don't... If I remember right, I want to say that these are hostile. I might be misremembering, but... Yep, they're not hostile. Or at least that one isn't. So. So we can check the... .312 to be cleared out. No one's returning. Trying to remember. I want to say... Yeah, none of these are hostile. Okay. I think I know what's up next, but it's been... Ah, yes. We're at the final stretch, essentially. This is supposed to be like a big red flag, no pun intended, that this is it. You are near the end. I thought I had a little bit more left, so this might be a shorter stream. We'll see what happens.
James!
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone. I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
Now I believe this is also time-based, but something that's very important here is there are 2 pyramid heads now. Why would there be 2? Well, 1 pyramid head exists for the sake of, because James wants to be punished for what he did to Mary. So the 2nd pyramid head exists because he killed Eddie. I'm fairly certain this is time-based, but I kind of want to make it a little bit interesting. This is the final. Hello, Guzzy. Hello, Zen. Ah, yeah, Guzzy, don't look. Don't look. Yeah, get out of here, Guzzy. Get out of here. I can't. Don't leave. But don't look. How are you guys doing today? Hope you are enjoying your Tuesday. But something that's symbolic of this fight in general is that James has, because originally Pyramid Head exists because James has a desire to be punished. But the fact that he is resisting right now is very symbolic of, like, his words before the fight starts. That he's like, I don't need you anymore because I know what I know why I originally created you. So... that being said, it's a little difficult to dodge them. Just a little bit. Go ahead and top myself off real quick. I'm starting to wonder if it is time-based, because this is taking a little bit longer than I remember. Two red pyramid things? It's true. Also, let me catch up on chat real quick before we continue. Still a little bit hungover, but mostly better. More so tired and need to get to something to eat. Yeah. Had some Crown Royal vanilla and ciders last night? Hell yeah. They really know how to get the point across? Oh yeah. I will say something that some Japanese developers suffer from is that their subtlety, but I will say that Silent Hill is the best in terms of doing things in a subtle fashion. I might die, actually. Yep, I died. That's okay. Two red pyramid things? I'm fairly certain it... Whoa! Start me off right here, aren't you? Woo! I'm fairly certain it's time-based. Let me double check real quick. Let me make sure. Because I don't want to waste your time if it's Oh, no, they changed it because in OG it is time-based. Here it's a legitimate fight. Okay, my bad. Second game is highly rated and for good reason. It isn't scary per se, but it's very well developed and interesting story. I would argue that it's the scariest all out of all of them because it deals with the human trauma in the psyche, which I think is honestly more terrifying than any kind of monster. This is the remake, yeah. Oh, there's some items in the corner. that was way too late. Ooh, went for the double. Okay. Let me see if I can run and get some of those items that are in the corner real quick. Yeah. Oh, that was too early. There we go. Easy peasy. The old game is ancient and doesn't look as good as far as I know. It's ancient, but I'll talk about this here in a second. But at the time, that was the most phenomenal looking game ever. Because it was, first off, it was an early launch title on PS2, and it looks better than some of the late game PS2 games. Scarlet Egg. Rust-colored egg. So a couple of things in this, and I think I have a differing opinion on this. But the obvious thing here is that it's symbolic of, well, what the more accepted theory is that Pyramid Head, now that James is no longer wanting, like, now that he's accepted what he has done and everything, Pyramid Head has no longer any use in this world. The theory that I like to believe is that their Pyramid Head killing themselves is the symbolization, the symbolic meaning that that's the one way that James thinks he can atone for what he has done. Which is why, well, I'll talk about that later when we get to the ending, but we'll see. But it's still a game not based in reality, therefore not scary. Well, that's the thing though, that in Silent Hill, Silent Hill is its own like town. Like apart from 1 and 3, where they deal with a lot of the cult thing, it's like a thriving town. So they say in Downpour, I think it's in Downpour that they say that it's still like its own like town, but it's just filled with evil. So the Silent Hill that we see in all the games is just mental battle, which is what I like, because like having like mental illness and everything, it's essentially a battle that has no form, but this gives that mental illness a form. Just won't die. What happens if they throw their weapons in the wall? Oh yeah, that's just for flavor. They did it the last time before they killed you. Yeah, that I don't think it matters, does it? Because it leads to the same thing. Okay. I couldn't remember. That being said, we are very, very low on resources for the thing.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any dead flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at?
Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Beautifully acted again. There, of course, is, as I mentioned last time, that it's heavily implied that Mary was very verbally abusive to James. I'm gonna stop right here because I think this is the final room. Okay, I thought it was a leg. I'm like, huh? I don't know what that means, but no, it's very heavily implied that Mary was mentally abusive to James throughout her treatment, or not mentally, verbally abusive to James, and mentally to some aspect. And there it is, because I mean, James brought her flowers to, you know, try and cheer her up, and of course she rejects him. She pushes him back, which is a normal human emotion to have. Like, I know several people are like, I would never succumb to my emotions in a time like that. Bullshit. Everyone succumbs to their emotions at some point in time. Anywho, regardless, that shows that she was very verbally abusive to James, which in turn makes his frustrations that are already at an all-time high go into overdrive, essentially. So, you know, his desire, his lust, it goes up to a breaking point, which, and as soon as James isn't there, she's just like, no, I need James, but, you know, it's already too late. So both parties are at wrong here, but, you know, because, yeah, it's just one of those things. Been a long time since I played this game. James is the one with mental illness. Not necessarily, I mean, he's got depression, of course, but usually severe forms of schizophrenia cause things like this. No, it's not that. It's Silent Hill being evil. Emotions are powerful, so perhaps psychosis. Then nah, it's mostly depression, but it's the things that can't be explained with like modern mental illness is the town is evil. So, you know. But one of the widely accepted theories back in the olden days was that James is trapped in purgatory. This town is simply evil, then. Yes. That is actually confirmed, because, like, even though Silent Hill, the town itself, is still sprawling after the events of, like, Silent Hill 1, the town is soaked in evil. But no, again, this is just one of those situations where I think Silent Hill 2 is the best of them all, because they're not limited by the cult shit. Which is fine. I like the story of the cult and everything, but having your story limited to a single, like, evil entity can kind of take away your creative freedom, which is kind of, which I talked about it before. Shape forces the mind. Of course. Because yeah, having your quote unquote antagonist limited to one thing, it limits the amount of storytelling that you can do, which is why I like the demo, because they call it the Silent Hill effect. It's not Silent Hill, it's the Silent Hill effect, which I know a lot of people are pissed about that, but I kind of like it because it opens up the door to more possibilities. Like, the concept of it is a little silly, but it just opens up more, like, the story doesn't have to be limited to a town in Maine. It can be anywhere if they just refer to it as the Silent Hill effect. I stopped playing a lot of games that are whole heaven and hell, good versus evil thing, and so much more, and I find it a bit draining and bland anymore. Yeah, and that's what's unique about Silent Hill, is that it's not. It's a mental battle against yourself. Or at least Silent Hill 2. And 1 and 3. And a little bit of 4. Then after that it gets a little silly, but we'll get there eventually.
Mary? I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
No.
Yeah, there are like 7 endings or 8, I think, something like that. There's a lot of endings. That's an OG. They may have even added more.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now,
Stop it.
and I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her. What else do you want me to be? What else can I be? Hmm?
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
Are you going for a specific ending? No. Because I was gonna originally I was gonna go ahead and look up the various endings real quick. Let me pause. To go for the best ending, quote unquote. But I decided that since it's been what, like 20 years since I played Silent Hill to completion, or at least 2, I decided to go in raw and just get whatever ending I get. So maybe there will be potential in the future for a New Game Plus playthrough, but nah, it's just whatever I happen to get. Silly Raider, Raw is Monday. It's true. Raw is war. This is one of the fights which is more interesting anyway. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Mare, thank you for the rebellion. Blech. Thank you for stabbing me. I do think it's really cool that that she uses, like, Maria's whole, like, motif is, like, moths and butterflies, which are seen as a symbol of rebirth in various cultures. Now it's time to stick me with a very syringe. Yeah, everyone can check out Mare playing some Supermarket Simulator, and go check out Guzzy also playing some Silent Hill 2. I believe Guzzy is at, I don't remember where Guzzy's at, but we'll be there in a movie. God, she is hard though. Alright, this is gone from bad to really bad. I don't have any more health items, so let's go... Yep, that's fair. This is just a copy of the movie? Damn. Yeah, this fight's a bit tough. It's been a while. It's been... Like I said, I think it's been 20 years since I fought this fight, so... If not 20, it's pretty damn close. I probably should just go ahead and go for broke here, because, I mean, there's nothing after this, so... This game's new, the movie is old. Y'all can't lie to me. You're right, Rox. The story... the illusion is gone. Oh yeah, the shotgun's doing so much more damage. As it should, but... God, I already gotta use another one, dude. There we go. Oh, this is different. She didn't do this before. Ooh, this is very different. Okay. This is new territory. Ammo. one syringe left, so I could take essentially one more hit, and then... Oh, I'm scared. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Monster being a pain in the ass right now. Where's a priest when you need one? Absolutely. Come on, babe. I need you to come down here. But there's going to be another phase, isn't there? Yep. Maybe not. Oh, no extra phase. Or no, it is. Okay. I came just in time. Hello, Cosmic. How are you doing? Cosmic, let me tell you, this boss fight's a lot harder than it was in the original. Everyone can check out Cosmic, also playing some Silent Hill 2. Thanks for the shout out. Of course, you deserve it, Cosmic. Oh god, oh god. I'm good, how are you? Also, yes, this fight was tough, it sure is. I'm doing okay. It's one day closer to vacation, and that makes me happy. Is it too much to hope that there's some health items lying around? There is! Let me grab it, let me grab it, let me grab it. Let me stab myself with the dirty syringe. Thank you. Lucky my vacation isn't until next week. No, mine's next week as well. Happy. Mutual vacations? I gotta survive the rest of this week. Did I get any more shotgun ammo? Because that would really... I got 5 shots. Oh my goodness, is that Hot Worm Girlfriend? How are you doing, Hot Worm Girlfriend? Hote to fights a chair. Mm-hmm. The chair wins due to the height. That quadruple combo fucking you up? Yeah. That's actually fantastic. Helps a little bit. God. Yep, there it is. Now, this game's actually been pretty generous with its checkpoints, so I imagine it's going to start me in last phase. For someone who's better than she knows how to hurt? Oh, yeah. There's got to be an environmental gimmick? I wish. Bedridden is a great pun for this boss chair. Yeah. This game's been very generous with its checkpoints, so not super worried about it. Ah, she hits like a truck. Just like Bedman from One Guilty Gear. Oh, there are more health items here. I didn't know that. Maria, stay still for 20 seconds, please. Absolutely. Oh, God, that one's nasty. Oh, I don't have any more syringes. Whoopsie. There we go. Now, can I use the great knife here? Can I use the great knife, please? Please? I can't. All right, now here's the exciting part. What ending did we get?
Mary.
Hey, handsome.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way.
I think I got like one of the worst
I wanted
endings.
my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Either that or they changed the dialogue.
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here. It's what you've been looking for.
Ending.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. That's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon, so that you remember me for who I was, and not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live for yourself and for others, like you did for me. James, you made me happy.
Oh boy. Let me tell you, the ending note never fails to make me tear up. Oh, but I did it. I got the leave ending. This is actually, I think this is considered among the community the good ending, so... Also, this remix of Laura's theme is sick. You know what, Bloober? You did a good job. I'm very proud. You guys did fantastic. A little bit foggy there. I don't think that was the worst ending, but perhaps not the best. No, I think this is considered the best ending because James lives, and it's heavily implied that Laura is adopted by him, just as Mary wanted. This is the best ending, JK, the dog and you... That's true, that's true. The dog and UFO ending are actually the best. But this is good one, at least. Yeah, yeah. Now to get the rest of the endings, maybe not right now, but I might come back to it later. But no, the game itself is... Because I was kind of leaning towards this ending because I was examining Mary's note and her picture through most of the game. Right now, yeah. Let me tell you, the first time I heard that note, I sobbed like a baby, because it was like a mental, like, awakening for me. I'm just like, shit, I am depressed, aren't I? But no, fantastic. They did a fantastic job. Apparently, there are 2 extra endings that are exclusive to Remake, so at some point I may do a replay and go through there again. Oh man, this remix is good. I like it. Speedrun, yeah. I might do it. I might do it. Next week I am on vacation, so I may do a silly little speedrun, skip some cutscenes, and do my best. The only thing about Silent Hill 2 is that it judges you very, very pipe percent. I could do that. It judges every action you take, essentially, because to get this ending, you have to examine Mary's photo. You have to examine the letter. You shouldn't talk to Maria hardly any, which is funny because I think I did a lot of Maria's stuff in this one. So yeah. But I do think this is also probably one of the harder endings to get, I think. I could be mistaken. This may just be default. I got the in-water ending the first time I played SH2 on Silent Hill, and I was sobbing so hard till I was told there were other endings. As tragic as the in-water ending is, that's my favorite ending personally, because I think it is what happens canonically, you know what I mean? It is definitely a bittersweet ending, yeah. Because I guess spoilers if you guys are hanging around. The in-water ending is my favorite ending, and it's what I typically like to go for. But also trigger warning real quick for some self-harm and or suicide. In-water does feel like the canon ending, but pretty much the same thing happens up until where he's just like where he says the truth is that I hated you. In this ending he says that, but he's like at some points I despised you. He doesn't say that he did straight up hate her. But basically he says at the very end, you hear him get, there's no like visual to it. He gets into his car, you hear it speed up, and then it cuts to the reading of the letter, but it's underwater. So it's heavily implied that James kills himself by driving into Toluca Lake. How dare you spoil a game I never played from 2001? Was it 2001? Shit, I thought it was like 2004. But I do believe that the in-water ending, like Cosmic said, I think that it feels like the canon ending. Which, that's another thing. There is no canon ending, especially the dog ending. So, you know, you can pick, if you don't like that ending, you can pick the other one. But me personally, I like the tragic end. That's one of my favorite, like, tropes, and I feel like a lot of like authors, I shouldn't put it in a negative way. I feel like a lot of authors are a little scared to have a bad, like, quote unquote bad ending, like a tragic ending, because they know that, you know, people are gonna bitch about it, and I don't think that should sway you from doing what your original intention is. They also added 2 endings to this game, so got to get those 2. Yeah. I was furiously looking up. I was like, which ending is this? Because I couldn't remember. But yeah, apparently there are 2 extra endings, but I didn't read anything about them. I just saw what they were called. But yeah, fantastic. This was a actual 10 out of 10 experience. And I know the next question is like, do you prefer OG or this one? First off, I do think that they both stand on their own 2 feet. Much I'm going to draw some comparisons to RE4 Remake. Both of those games stand on their own 2 feet. Standard, ending, leave. 16 hours, distance travel. Picked up 53. Remember the times checking them. Oh, don't look at me! Enemies killed by shooting, 90. Enemies killed by fighting, 264. A lot of damage. Favorite weapon, steel pipe. Respect it. But, I'm going to draw a lot of comparisons to RE4. You have gained access to New Game Plus. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Because RE4 Remake, I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as OG. OG has a special place in my heart where I think that is the perfect, like, horror action game. Before the like jump into like big action times in Resident Evil, which is fine, you know. I like that. I prefer action. Look at a Little Shop of Horrors. It's canonically has a bad ending, but the movie went for a good ending because test audiences didn't like it. Yeah, exactly. But I think do what you want to do. Don't let the audience sway you. Even if they say it's a bad ending, create what you want. But anyway, RE4 OG I still prefer over Remake, because there were some things in Remake that I didn't like, where I think RE4 OG is the perfect game. It is in my top 10. It is one of the best games ever made. I would argue it's the perfect game, because I can't think of anything that's bad about it. Whereas this one, I think Silent Hill 2 Remake took a lot of the concepts from 2 and changed a lot of them, but I think overall the experience was slightly improved. It's definitely like, even though it has like a little bit more of a lean towards like an actual like video game, like, you know, like, because let's be honest, tank controls in the OG sucked, which was the point. It was made to have like, it was meant to give you that extra sense of dread, and this proves that you can do that same type of dread, but with like really, like, I want to say action-y controls, but that's not entirely accurate. So honestly, I think I prefer Remake. Like, don't get me wrong, like Silent Hill 2 is like OG is also in my top 10 games of all time, but I think it's hard. I think Remake kind of ekes out a little bit more to me, but I don't know. I might have to go and replay OG, but at this moment in time, I think Remake is the better game. And I use the term better very, very loosely because they stand they're very close to standing on equal footing. The answer is that to that is Ashley. Ashley is bad. That's fair. RE4 is only great as it is because of Leon being the MC. I would disagree, actually. I think you have like any other character. Well, don't get me wrong. Leon's charm is great, but I think if it would have been Chris or fucking Jake, I think it still would have been as strong. That's just me, though. The new controls make a difference for sure. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start up a New Game Plus real quick. Actually, is Scenario B here? Claire is much better than her brother. This is true. This is true. Trust me. If Capcom wants to throw me another Claire game. I'm super... Whoa! Okay. I didn't think that's where it would start me. Well, that's good to know. No, it just starts me there. Interesting. Okay, so it's actually just like start new game. New game plus. Modern. Oh, we got new graphic settings too. Please give us Claire MC game. I would like to see that. Well, maybe we'll get the... Oh, that's cool. That's actually cool. Black and white, black. Oh, that's cool too. All these are actually kind of baller, dude. Old CRT outline. One second. Let me turn on that old CRT. I'm just gonna start like the opening section. I'm not gonna do much because I know there's an easy trophy I can get here, and there's something else I want to show too as well. That was unfortunately spoiled on TikTok. Yeah, maybe we'll get that Code Veronica game after all. Oh, I love this CRT effect. Always TikTok, yeah. To be fair, it was my fault. I shouldn't have been watching anything for Silent Hill. And it's not a spoiler because before this, it was fan canon, quote unquote, because Ito did talk about it on Twitter one time, but I don't think they ever confirmed it. Also, look at my helmet. I'm going to skip through this. Actually, can I? Yeah. As much as I love this cutscene, I just want to show off a couple of quick... Oh, this CRT effect's cool! I love it! I miss CRTs. Alright, so first off, let's go this way. Ah, yes, true James with dog head. Mm-hmm. And a little butthole. There we go. There's an easy trophy. Okay, but which shout outs to this game for having, like, you can change the filters on the fly. Display. CRT. This is the one. The like kind of like cell shaded effect. So Masahiro Ito on Twitter one time mentioned that James might have Barry's body in the back of his car. And if you look carefully, it's easier to see with this filter because you can see the outline of the body. It is there. So you can see that she is covered in the back. But Masahiro Ito mentioned that one time on Twitter. It doesn't make much sense. Well, I guess it could make sense because it's been 3 years, so that would mean that he would have had to dug up her skeleton. And that looks a little bit too full to be a skeleton. But that's just me. As somebody that briefly studied criminal justice, you know. Damn, James, you need to let go. Mm-hmm. But if you go back to the default, you can see how they hide it so well. Like you can barely see. But if you free cam on PC and clip into there, you can tell that there's a body back there. And just the stylistic choice of having like a blanket like draped over something in the back seat of the car. I mean, you know. So it could be some kind of town fuckery and not actually her, maybe. Well, that's the thing, though. He's not there yet. But again, there is a fan theory that implies that he... Ooh, he's got the little collar on. That implies that he is trapped in purgatory. But, yeah. Anywho, we did it, guys. We beat the video game. So, anywho, let's go find somebody to raid. I think I already know who we're going to raid, but, you know. Yeah, so we did it. It's true. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Go to bed. I'm not going to bed. It's a matter of fact, it's still very early. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have anything super planned. I need you to get the UFO ending for more theories. Yeah, gotcha. I can do that. I can definitely. One second. Let me scratch my little. So let's see. Who where is my there it is. I was like, where's my browser? Where's my browser? That means more Gundam. It's true, we could watch Gundam. If not tonight, then we can definitely do it on Friday. Because Friday I'll be on my I'll officially be on vacation, so I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Because I'm a man. Go to bread. That means more gun. I already read that. What if they made one of the new endings combining the dog and UFO ending together? With the dog getting taken to the UFO and James endlessly trying to find the dog. It's funny you mentioned that because one of the endings in they combined the three. Also, every time I hear this song makes me want to play Catherine. Catherine, good game. Maybe I should play Catherine as a one-off because Catherine's kind of a horror game, yeah?
But again, you can probably sneak by.
Well, you guys can probably hear Guzzy right now. Alright, so I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we finished Silent Hill, which means my schedule is officially clear for now until Halloween ends. But that's okay. Yes. Excuse me. 2 girlfriends are pretty scary. Nice. Catherine with Catherine with the K, as I like to refer to her as Catherine, is the superior girl. Just throwing that out there. That being said, Rin is also pretty good, but you got to deal with the extra. Well, you got to deal with the extra little bits there, which is fine. But Catherine, my love. Anywho. One girlfriend is scary enough. What kind of psycho wants more? I mean, I can think of a few people that would. Not me, though. I am loyal. Raid 1 for subs. Raid 2 for followers. Did it? Oh, it's just being very slow. There are my socials. There's the Discord. There's the D&D channel. There's my wife Web. Here's my wife Websy. Catherine is best girl. Hell yeah. Cosmic cultured. You saying you can't be loyal to more than one person? Well, if they were into it and they really wanted an extra person, I mean, I wouldn't be a part of it because I only want one person. You know what I mean? Anywho, we're not going to talk about my relationship preferences because that's silly and nobody wants to hear about that. Anywho, be good, finish your homework, remember to love each other and yourself, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Adios.